My dream wedding turned into a nightmare. The woman under my veil wasn't my fiancée, but her mute sister. I lifted the veil at St. Catherine's Church on April 6th, 2024, at 3:47 p.m. The woman staring back at me wasn't Emma. It was Sarah, her mute sister. 200 guests watched me freeze at the altar. Sarah's eyes were wide, pleading, filled with tears. Her hands shook so badly the bouquet trembled. What? Where's Emma? Sarah couldn't answer. She was born without the ability to speak. She just shook her head frantically, her mouth opening and closing soundlessly. Someone tell me what's happening right now. A phone buzzed in Sarah's bouquet. She fumbled, pulled out an iPhone, turned it toward me. A text from Emma. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Sarah will explain everything. Please don't hate me. Explain? She's mute. How is she supposed to explain? Sarah typed desperately and showed me. Emma left last night. She's with Marcus. They've been together for 6 months. She couldn't face telling you. Asked me to take her place so you wouldn't be humiliated. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this. Marcus, my best man. The guy whose spot beside me at the altar was empty. I looked at my groomsman. Where's Marcus? My brother Jake whispered. He texted this morning. Said he was sick. He's not sick. He's with my fiancée. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Sarah typed again. I begged her not to do this, but she said you'd understand eventually. That you're a good man who'd forgive her. A good man. So she sent her sister to marry me instead. The church erupted. Phones came out everywhere. By tonight, this would be viral. I looked at the $6,000 dress, the elaborate flowers, the 3-tier cake, $40,000 spent on this wedding. I turned to face the crowd, voice steady. For those who don't know, my fiancée Emma has decided not to attend her own wedding. She's with my best man, Marcus Chen. They've been having an affair for 6 months. Instead of canceling, she sent her mute sister Sarah to stand in for her. I looked at Emma's father. Did you know about the affair? His face answered for me. I scanned the front rows. Saw guilt across Emma's relatives. Some of you knew. Nobody said anything. You were all just going to let me find out like this. I turned to Sarah. This isn't your fault. I'm sorry you got dragged into this. Then to everyone. The reception is paid for. The food is ready. There's an open bar. You're welcome to stay. Just not my marriage, because there isn't going to be one. I walked down the aisle, drove to Emma's apartment, used the key she'd given me. The apartment was half empty. She'd been planning this. Her laptop was open on the counter. Still logged in. I opened her email. Found one from 3 weeks before our wedding. Subject: I can't do this anymore. The email to Marcus. Daniel will understand eventually. He's too nice to stay mad. That's the problem. He's too nice, too understanding, too stable. I love him, but I'm not in love with him. You make me feel alive. He makes me feel safe. That's not the same thing. Too nice to stay mad. I forwarded it to every person on our wedding guest list. All 200 email addresses. Subject line: why Emma didn't show up. In her own words. Hit send. My phone exploded. By that night, Emma posted on Instagram, I made a terrible mistake. I panicked. Please stop the hate messages. Over 300 comments. You sent your mute sister to marry him. Are you insane? Daniel dodged a bullet. Marcus posted a similar apology. His mother commented, I raised you better than this. Don't contact me. Around midnight, Emma called from an unknown number. Daniel, please, take down the email. People are sending death threats. Marcus lost his job. My family won't talk to me. You should have thought about that before you sent Sarah to marry me. I panicked. I made a terrible mistake. You had 6 months to tell me the truth. 6 months while planning our wedding. You let me stand at that altar in front of 200 people. I was going to tell you. You were a coward, Emma. And now everyone knows it. Silence. Then barely a whisper. I'm so sorry. So am I. I hung up and blocked the number. Emma had calculated that I was too nice to stay mad, that she could send her sister as a sacrifice and I'd accept it. She'd been wrong.